Yesterday we have done right in class itself from orders table and product table, customer table and all. Okay, if we want to insert the data without inserting the parent table into child table means this system will not allow. What error we will get? Integrity constraint violated. Okay, like that we'll get error. Even if you can try, if you try to update the uh, this IDs na that time also you will get same errors if records are not there in the parent table. Okay, insertion and deletion or updation. But if you want to delete without anybody tried for deleting the records, guys, this is not one way. You should answer, otherwise very difficult for you. Anybody tried to delete the records if we have the relationship? Okay, actually in while deleting also we'll get same error. Okay, integrity constraint violation, but still we can delete by using some options. Okay, that I will tell you today. While deleting also we cannot delete the parent records without removing the child records. That already we saw. Even delete also, deleting the records also not possible, and also we cannot drop the table also, master table. Okay, if you want to delete the records means by forcefully we can do. There is some option on delete cascade and on delete null. Interviewer will ask how you can delete the parent table records without how you can do. Okay, what we can do by using on delete cascade and on delete table. With this one, that we have to define at the table creation level itself. Okay, reference key at the place of references key we have to specify the on delete cascade. What does means if you are deleting the parent records means automatically child records also will get deleted. Okay, corresponding records. Okay, let's assume if you are deleting the one student details in the student table. Okay, then if you are used on delete cascade in the child table means for the particular student number whatever records are there, that all records will get deleted. Okay, that is on delete cascade. uh, One more option is there, on delete set null. Okay, here we can if we don't have the null condition, not null condition in the child table for the parent key. Okay, means references key, it will allow the null. Okay, so what will happen while deleting the records, it will set as null for that. Okay, that also we have to specify at the ddl level. Okay, means if you are deleting the particular student number means that student number will become null here in the child table. Rest of the records, subject and marks will be there, but student number will become null value. Okay, let's see practically. Okay, now we discuss student table. Already we are having. Let's create one more table since we have to set that on delete cascade, right? Okay, create table. Table name is student 5. I will create. Okay, sorry.
వాయిస్ కొంచెం చిన్నగా వస్తుంది సార్.
చిన్నగా వస్తుంది. Is it for everybody or only for Sada? For you, Guys, respond. Is it for only Sada or for everybody?
No, sir, audible perfectly.
Sada, please check your voice control. Maybe for you it's low. Okay. Student 5, tell me column names and data types. S number, we can specify number. Okay. That we can set as a primary key. Okay. Can I do or not?
Sir,
Okay. Next S name, where char2 of 100. Okay. Next class, which class he is, that will be number. And if you want, you can specify address. Okay. Where char2 of 100. I have created the table. What happening? Yeah, table is created. We are having 5 records. Can anybody tell me how I can insert the record by using the student table only? Here I am having 3 columns. Here I am having 4 columns. But still I want to insert the record from this table only. Insert into student 5. How I can insert? If I want to insert from the select statement. Okay, select star, comma. Let's I will update the address as Bangalore. Okay, for all the records from student. Is this will work or not? This is also one of the way to insert the records in real time. Normally, we'll insert the records into permanent table like this only. Okay, here we are having 3 columns. Along with that, we are inserting one more record, one more column. So, but I am doing the hard coding here. So let's see whether I can able to insert or not. Yeah, here from keyword not found where expected. What is error? BLR from the student. Let's see. Okay, I need to specify the star means I need to specify the alias name also. Okay, this will work. Okay, so now I can able to insert the records. Let's insert. Okay, 5 rows inserted. We can do or not? Let's check the count records in the student 5 table. See, I'm having the records right with 4 columns. Okay, next we'll create the marks table. Select star from marks. No, there is not inserted any record. So we have to create separately, right? With on delete cascade and on delete set null. Okay, so let's create method to drop this table. Drop table marks. Okay, create table marks. What are all the columns here? This number is the student number. Next, what will be subject, right? Subject will be where care 2 of I can give 15. Whatever it may be. Let's see. Next, marks. Marks will be number. Next, what I have to give to build the relation? References keyword, right? References. How I can give the relation? Guys, you should respond. This is fourth class. I should mention the student 5 of S number. Correct or not?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now our intention is to delete the records in the parent table, right? So for that, what we have to use? We need to use the undelete cascade option. We will check with this one. You people are tried, right? All for deleting the child records. Okay, let's see. I will try one more. Okay, select star from DEPT. Yesterday we have already data is there, right? Okay, what is the parent table and what is the child table in the DEPT and EMP? Can anybody tell me? This is the DEPT is the parent table, EMP is the child table, right? Correct or not? Guys,
Yes, sir.
okay.
DEPT is the primary key.
Yeah, DEPT is the parent table. So let's try to delete the parent table records. Delete from DEPT where DEPT number equal to some 10. 10th department I want to delete. Let's see what will happen. Integrity constraint violated. What does mean? Child record found. If you see the right side ending error, if you are deleting means that correspondent error message will give. Okay, that this constraint, this error will be same whenever you are using doing the operations on constraint means primary key constraints. This you will get primary key and foreign key, but error message would be here. Okay, for deleting the records, child records found like that, you will get the error. Even you cannot drop the table also. See, let's try to drop the table. Drop table dpt. See, we cannot drop the table. Unique keys are referenced by foreign keys. Okay, what does mean? Primary key is referenced by another table, so we cannot drop the table also. Like that we'll get. So still you want to delete the record. Okay, let's assume one student is continuing. After that, after 3 months he left from the school, so his details we need to draw, we need to delete. How we can delete? So already he written some exams. Already we have some data about him, and so but still we want to delete the records. How we can delete? Actually, we are having the, if we delete one place. See, main intention of this class is if the person is left from the organization. If we want to delete all the information about him, how we can do? So at the place of master table they will set the this parameter on delete cascade. If they want to do drop that records or anything means, simply what they will do for that, at the place of reference they will delete the they will set the parameter on delete cascade, so that wherever reference records are there means corresponding records are there for the particular employee or particular student. Okay, complete details will be deleted from all the tables, not only one table. Once we delete the record from parent table, all the records will get deleted, all the tables correspond wherever that parent table is referred, in all the tables records will get deleted. Okay, that's what they this is real time scenario. Got right? Why we need to set the on delete cascade? If the person is left from the organization, uh, if they want, why they want to store that particular employee details again, active employees list means he is referring into some learning sessions, or he is for that one table will be there. The person, same person will be assigned to some other project, means in the project bench list he will be there. So like that there are many tables are there in the HR module. Okay, employee information everything will comes under HR module. Okay, there in all the places employee details will be there. Once he left from the organization, in all the places that particular employee record should get delete actually. So that time what they will do, in the place of bench list and this for all specifically will maintain the records, right? So all the places they will set the on delete cascade, so that once he left from the organization, directly from all the tables records will get deleted, so that his name will not be there in the active list. Okay, let's create the let's insert the records for mars table. Okay, this is already created, right? Okay, already. Some syntax error, can anybody tell me what is error? Student number 5, that is not student number. Okay, this number will be the yes number will be the references key on delete cascade. Table is created, right? Next, we'll try to insert the records into child table. First, okay, we'll insert for the first records. Wait. Student IDs are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So let's assume for Balu. Okay, 1, and subject will be, let's say, Java. Next, what is column? Next column, Mars, right? Let's give 70. What happened? Missing select into values. Okay, integrity validation. Why? Already is there, right? Student number 5. Parent key not found. What happened? Student number 5. 1 is there. Insert to Java. Record are there, but still it is not allowing. Okay, let's drop the table and we'll create. I am dropping the table. Recreate the table. Okay. Okay, first I need to drop this table. Drop marks table. Now we'll drop the parent table. Okay, let's create child table. Okay, and delete student number 5 only. Okay, next I will insert the record into, let's see, is there, why it is, we are not getting. We'll insert the values once again. Comma. Some spaces will be there. My suspect is okay. Let's insert separately. In class, I will insert my details as a Bangalore address. Record is inserted. Let's try to insert record for Mars table. Integrity violation. We are not referring in the parent key not found. Again for student table, we are not referring anything, right? Insert into student number 5. Here student 5 already is there. Let's remove this one. 1 second, guys. Something happened. Actually, this is correct only syntax. Table created.
Marks table, we are not referring that to primary key, parent table.
See here, this is the table. This is the column, right? We are using the same number. It is there already in the student 5. One for student number 1 we are having already. Okay, student 5 values are there. So the student number should be there in the marks table, student 5 table. So same thing I am giving. Either space or draw. We cannot do the constraints. Let's see. Select for from DBA constraints. Where table underscore equal to what is our table? Marks table, right? Constraint name is this one, and it is referring with okay. We need to check in the parent table. Parent table is student 5. Last in the index name. Where it is. Order table. Disable. Thanks. And 5 blocks. What happened? Table altered. Let's try to insert the record in this table. Already inserted. Why? Actually, it should allow, but I don't know what happened. Yesterday we have inserted the records for order table and all, right? Somewhere some space or anything here number data type. So there not an issue with the space and all. Can anybody guess what we are doing mistake? Enable.
In in that marks table, serial number is need to foreign key.
Yeah, this is references already we have used, right? This one only. Foreign key we need to mention, right? We are not created any foreign key, right? That's what you are telling, right? Foreign key of S number. Okay, let's see foreign key. Then we'll try to any. Okay, I think we need to specify the comma here. Now we'll try to create. Yeah, now row is inserted. Okay. Problem here is we need to create the along with the foreign key. Then only it is allowing to insert. Okay. Let's our intention is if we want to delete the records from the parent table, child record also needs to delete. Okay. On delete cascade, I guess. Okay. Now it will work. Okay. Now table is created. Now I am inserting the records to child table. Okay. Now next one Oracle I will give some 60 marks. For second student I will give some C language. Okay. 30 marks to Java, 17 marks. For third student 90. We will insert the records. What happened again? We are having 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Only one. Okay, already we have inserted only one record. So let's insert the two records. Okay. Next 3, 4, 5. Please let's insert the records for all the people. Now we can insert the records for the other students also. Now let's see records in the student 5. Okay, we are having student records. Select star from marks. Okay. Now I want to delete the record for student 2. Okay, let me try. Normally it should not allow, right? If we child records are exist, we cannot delete the parent record. That's what if we created a child table just with foreign key and references key, it won't allow. Now but we have given on delete cascade separately, right? So what does mean, if you are deleting the parent records means corresponding child records will also get deleted. Okay. Next, delete from student. This is the parent table, right? Student file where s number equal to some 2. Okay, for student number 2 I will delete the records. Okay, one row deleted. Let's see records in student 5 and child table. Okay, how many records will be there? We are having, there is no record for the 2, but here let's check. There is no record for 2 here also, right? See what happened, it will delete the child records also. If we define the on delete cascade, child record also will get delete. That is what this class. This you understood or not? Guys, if you want, I will repeat once again. Nothing is there. If normally we cannot delete the records if we are not specifying the on delete cascade for child records. Okay. If you want to delete parent record means what you have to do? You have to delete the child records first. After that, you can able to delete the parent records. Don't confuse. Okay. So without deleting child records, if you want to delete the parent records means you need to specify it in the child class on delete cascade so that you can delete the records from both the tables, parent table and child table. You are getting or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, let's create one more table, Mars table only. Okay. We will take only this same records only. I will take. Okay. I will create Mars 1. Okay. Instead of on delete, I don't want to delete the child records. I want to make the parent record as null. If I am deleting the record, rest of the data should be there in the database. How I can do? Actually, that on delete set null, like that we are having one more keyword. Okay. On delete set null. What it will make? It will delete the records from the parent table, but that key whatever is there, that it will make as a null. Okay. Let's create. This is Mars 1 table. Okay. Table is already exist or not? Yeah, table is already exist. First we'll drop the table. Next we'll create the table. Okay, table is created. On delete set null. Let's insert the records. Data is inserted. Okay, two. There is no record for two. That's why it is showing integrity constraint violation. If we don't have the parent key record, we cannot insert the child record. That's already we saw. Okay. So this I will make 5. Okay, I will insert the 3 records, 5 records. Now select star from Marks 1 table. I am having 7 records. Okay. Next, I want to delete the same statement. I want to delete. I want to delete the records for the student number 2. How I can do? Same statement only, right? There is no difference in that one. Just child table definition itself. We have make this one. See, let's what will happen if I'm deleting the parent records. 0 rows record deleted. Why? Okay, already its the data is not there, right? Earlier it is not there, right? That's why it is we have deleted earlier. Let's see. Okay, I'm executed once again. Now check the count in the Mars table. We are okay. It is deleted. Okay, Mars 1. Next student favorite. Select star from student 5. Now we are having the details for second record. Here there is no records, right? We have inserted for 5. Same record will insert for 2. Okay. Now data is there in the Student 5 table, marks also we are having. Okay. Now I will delete the records for student 2 only. Now one row is deleted. Okay. From the student table. Now let's check the data in the student 5 table. For 2, data will not be there. Let's check what happened for marks table. Now we can see the values become null for the student number 2. So what happened? Actually, we are setting the value as null for this parent key. For S number, it will become null. Understood or not? Hmm? Did you observe that on delete cascade and on delete set null? What is meaning of on delete cascade? If you want to delete the records from parent table, corresponding child records will also get deleted automatically. That is the functionality of on delete cascade. What is the functionality of on delete set null? If you are deleting the parent records from the parent, if you are deleting the records from parent table, corresponding child records will get set as a null. Okay. Here in second table we are not made null. That's why we are able to make the change as a null. Okay, let's try in another way. Okay, this you can make set not null. What will happen? Okay, first we'll insert the records. Okay, okay, only for second key, right? Let's drop the records for third student. Okay, now records are there in the student marks 1. This is already data is there. Okay, now I will delete the records for student 3. See, we cannot set to null, cannot update marks S number to null. Okay, what does mean? You cannot delete the records even from the marks table and even from the student table. Why? Because it system is not allowing to set null. Okay, why? We are defining as a not null constraint. That's why system not able to set null. So this option become what does mean? We cannot implement that functionality, right? On delete set null. Just you can try yourself like this. Okay, what will happen with this one? You can try multiple options so that you can come to know what happened behind that. Okay, if are you clear? This constraint concept. Hmm? You are there or not? Yes. Guys, tell me, are you clear on deletes cascade, on delete set now? If you have any doubts, I will explain one more time. Respond, yeah. At least one person should respond.
Yes, sir, clear.
Yes, okay. I should get from everybody.
Yes, sir.
Let's assume I am not created the constraints. Okay, at the time of creation, table creation. But later I come to know I need to give some restrictions for columns. Okay, same table I have created like this without this one. Okay, I will take this tables only. This is marks table. This is student table. Okay, actually student table is the parent key. This is the child table. Okay, I have not defined any keys. Okay, before that, now I want to create the student number 6. I will make Mars number 7. Okay, Mars also 6. Okay, like that table is there. Even data also, let's insert at a time. Student 6 is created, this is also created. Okay, if we don't have any relation, we can insert the child records also first. Okay, there is no matter, right? We won't get any integrity constraint. Still Mars 1. Okay, sorry, it is Mars 6, right? Okay, we'll create for Mars 6. Okay, it can allow. Next, insert the record for student 6. Oh, sorry, we need to copy from different, right? Student 6. Let's insert record for 1 also. 1. Yeah. Let's insert the records for child records. Insert parent table. Now I want to build the relationships. First, let's assume I want to change the student number is there, right? For that I need to make not null first. Earlier I am not defined any constraints. Now I want to add the constraint to the student number. How I can do? Normally what we'll do, if you want to change the any table description means, what you have to do? Guys, you have to answer.
You can use alter command,
Yes, by using alter command we can change the table structure.
table structure.
Yeah, constraint also inside the table structure only, right? It is, we are using at the time of creation, right? So what does mean? We are giving the structure. So now also we can use same command. Okay, for adding the constraint, alter table. Earlier what we are using, if you want to add the one column to the table means what you are using? Alter table name, add that column type, right? Same way you can add here this one also. Alter table name, add constraint. Okay, constraint, you can specify constraint name also. Okay, not null you want to specify. Okay, constraint, what is the column? S number, S number, not null you can specify. I guess this one only, column already existing in the table. Add column, we cannot add constraint only. Add constraint, S number is null. Need to specify data for this column. S number, we need to specify the data type also. Okay. Now we can able to add the constraint. Not null. Alter table name, add constraint S number, not null. We cannot do like this, right? Percentage is, this is invalid identifier. Number not null. 1 second, guys. Give me one time. I will check. I guess the same syntax only. How we are using the adding the column. Same name only. Okay. Constraint keyword will not be there. Okay. We cannot add the constraint at column level. Okay. Actually, we need to add the constraint at table level. Okay. That is add constraint. This I will discuss tomorrow. I forgot the syntax and all. Okay. Alter
Add,
table.
add constraint underscore name.
Modify. We'll see. Modify s number not null. Yes. I guess actually for if we want to create the constraint on existing column means we need to use the modify. If you want to add one more column, for that you can add anything. Okay, you don't have the other column. Let's assume add column some school address. Okay, this is not there. This you can make. Okay, the at column level. 100. Okay. Yeah, this we can do. If we want to add the constraint at column level, school add varchar of 100 mandatory not null. Table must be empty. Okay. If you want to change like that means table must be null. Table must not have any records. Okay. If we want to set the any column, but we can do set not null by using modify command. Okay, let's see how the definition will be. Already we are having at statement we are sending. Select star from DBA constraints. This is a template. Okay, where table underscore like what like will do. Hmm? Student 6, right? It will check the pattern. Okay, we are having the constraint for the student number 6. S number is not null. Now it's enabled. Okay, if you want to disable the constraint, how you can do? Just now I executed that one. Alter table name. Okay, disable constraint name. We need to specify disable constraints. Or constraints, I guess. Okay, table is altered. Now go and check this one. It will be earlier it is enable mode, right? Now it become disable mode. So now we can uh, enter the values for null values also. Okay, for the S number. This is enabling or disabling. If you want enable, simply you can enable. Can anybody guess when this option will use enable and disable? See, you are inserting millions of records at a time. Okay, at a time means already table containing 1 million records. Now again you want to insert the 1 million records again. So that time what will happen? If you define the unique key or the not null key or primary key, everything in real time, what will happen? Record by record. If you are inserting this, system will go and check the whether that key is exist or not for the unique check. Okay, for the not null check, whether it is a null check or not, like that, all the times it will go and check the go and check in the database. So if you are checking for the duplicate means, all the times it should compare with all the student numbers. So that will become performance issue. Okay, that causes the performance issue. That's why what in real time how the developers will do now. So first they will disable the constraints. They know they whatever they are inserting, that is primary keys only. The records itself will not be there in the database. So how they will do? Since they are using the sequence numbers, right? So directly first what they will do, first they will disable the constraints. They will insert all the records once again. After that they will do the disable if they know they are not inserting any duplicate records. Okay, if you made this S number as a sequence, so there is no matter of duplicate, right? Definitely the value will become unique only all the times. So you won't get any performance issue. Even 1 million records also continuously it will insert. Okay, in that case disable and enable concept will use. Not only this one, the developer will disable constraints and index and triggers, because everything it's a record by record process. If they are doing they are working on huge amount of data, everything will come functional. It will causes the performance issue. Okay, but whatever we are doing, that is correct only. Okay, we are not inserting duplicates. We are not inserting null values. So that we know means no need to think of these constraints and all. But if anybody from outside, if anybody trying to insert the values means, that time again they will enable the constraints. That's what the real time. Okay, still if we define one time, the relationship will exist. Okay, you got or not, guys? Say yes or no. Okay, now let's add this. Is I made as a not null, right? Okay, this we cannot do. This data should be empty for that one. Just simply enable or disable. Next, I want to add as a primary key. Okay, S number should be primary key. Simply what I will do is modify primary key. This is already existing column, so I cannot use like that. Okay, table is altered. Now I want to add foreign key. How I can do? Hmm? How I can do? Just you can think same way. Foreign key needs to add to marks
Awesome.
table. Marks. Okay, mark 6 table. Okay, modify. Just this is already table in foreign key means it's already existed one. We are not adding additionally that column. So just we need to refer. So for that we can add the constraint. Okay, add foreign key. Okay, Which column? This number. Okay. Next, what we can do? References should be mandatory, right? References student of 6. Oh, sorry. Student 6 of S number. Okay. Let's see. I guess it should. Table or view does not exist. Student 6. It is there, right? Mark 6 also is there, right? Already marks S is missing. Okay, table is altered. Foreign key we can add, but if you are adding the primary key and primary key not null, all these will comes under modify. Okay, because we are not adding separately that column. But references key will not take the separately. It is on existing column only. Okay, this is there is some difference for foreign key to other constraint. Okay, this you remember. For if you want add constraints, mean if you add that foreign key means you need to use the add constraint, add keyword. If you want to make student primary key or these things, you need to specify the modify. Here also we can do at table level. Okay, table, this is foreign key adding and all table level, right? Where we are defining this one at table level only. If you are specifying the constraint definition at the end means what does mean? It's we are adding the columns at table level, not at the column level. That's why whatever columns we are adding at the table level, that we can do in the add section. Alter table, table name, add constraint, like that we can do this one. Okay, let's, you can make one more constraint. You can add, instead of this one, add constraint, add unique queue of s number comma s name. See, yeah, table is altered. Why? Table level, how we are defining this one? If you want to implement the primary key at table level, how you can do? Can anybody tell me? Create table, table name, along with the column names, you can specify the data types. Here you won't mention anything. Okay. Simply you can add that one at table, this one. Okay. How you can do primary key of what? S number comma S name. Okay. Let's make 6 this one. Already 6 also you have created, right? See, now table become, okay, you need to specify the comma. Okay, what happened? Comma is missing. Yeah, table is created. If you are defining like this means what does mean? You are creating the primary key at table level. Okay, this table level constraints you can add at in the order class means you can use add. Okay, how you are defining here? You are defining primary key of s number comma s name. If you want, you can use only one. Okay, but okay, same thing, whatever syntax is there, if you want same syntax means you can add alter command. Okay, this you understood or not? What if you want to change anything means on the existing column level means you have to specify the modify. If you want add at the table level means simply you can use add constraint. Okay, for anyway foreign key will do at table level. That's way directly we can use the add. The difference you got or not? If you are clear, it's okay. Otherwise, I will explain one more time.
Yes, sir, clear.
Sada, Venkat, can anybody tell me how I can drop the primary key for bars table? Which one? Student table. If you clear with the add constraint and modify constraint, just tell me how I can drop the constraint. Alter table name drop constraint only, right? Alter table student 6 drop. I want to drop the unique key. Same thing you can use. Okay. Table is dropped. Now we can check go and check the constraint this one. Let's create first. What is the constraint in the DBA table where I'm queried? Yes. Okay. I have added here. Student 6 only, right? See, already for student 6 we are having what is mean P. P means primary key.
Primary key.
U means
Unique key.
unique key. What is C?
Constraint.
Constraint. Okay. We are not specifying the not null. Primary key and unique key only we are specifying the constraint type. Okay. Now I want to delete the unique key constraint for this table. How I can do? See, constraint is there on which column? Somewhere it should store where it can store enable disabled index name will be created. I told right, if you are creating the unique key by default index will get created for the searching. For what it will do, it will create the one binary tree. Okay, for tree structure will create means that is creating the index, so that corresponding index name also will come in DBA constraint table. Okay, some wait 1 second. What I am checking, I want to drop this one. Let's see. Let's drop this constraint only. One thing dropped constraint. We cannot. It is invalid drop option. So what you have to do? Alter table. Alter table marks right. Student 6. Sorry. Student 6. This is one option. Table is altered. Now go and check this one. This will not be there. Unique. Okay. Let's create this one more time. This I want to disable. How I can do? Instead of drop, you can disable. Earlier it is in enable section, right? Enable. It's enabled. Primary unique key is enabled. Means it's working condition. If you want to insert the records means it should be. If you want to implement the functionality of constraint, this status should be enable mode. Okay. If you want disable, just you can go and disable the constraint. What happened? The name constraint does not exist there. Okay, maybe it's dropped. 3836. Okay. All the times it will generate as the sequence. Just now I have dropped. That's why that sequence here. If you check, this is generating sequentially. It is not picking randomly. Okay. Once you drop means that number will not be there. For existing this one, if you want disable. See, table is that unique key is disabled now. Okay. This you can see. Now you can drop the constraint also. Table also disabled. Drop this one. You are clear or not? Alter command with constraints. How we can do? Simply nothing is there. Alter table name, drop, disable, add, modify, constraint. Okay. But if you want to do any operations on column level, you have to use modify option. If you want to newly adding means you can do only at the table level by using add. Okay, that syntax would be constraint of column names. If you are modifying means it is column level, right? So directly you can use the column name and you can made as a key. Okay, this is what altering the constraints. If you have any doubts, we'll discuss. Otherwise, we'll wind up this class and we'll meet in the next class. Clear or not? Guys, hmm? Say yes or no. Today's topic is clear or not? Just summarize that one. What is meaning? What is the functionality of on delete cascade and on delete set null? Can anybody tell me what it will do? On delete cascade and on delete null. On delete cascade means if you are once you set this one at the DDL level, if you are removing the parent records means child record also will get delete automatically. On delete set null means if you are deleting the parent records means in child table the column value will become null. Okay, that's what on delete cascade and on delete set null. Next, how you can do the alter for existing table for the constraint things and all. For existing column, if you want to do column level means you have to use the modify option. If you want to add the new constraint means you can add only at the table level by using constraint of that specific column name. Okay, if you want to drop means simply you can use alter table drop table name drop constraint. Okay, whatever we are having. If you want to disable the constraint means simply you can use alter table name disable constraint. If you want enable. Okay, that's it today explanation. Okay, if everybody clear means we'll close the class. Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we'll meet at 11 a.m. Okay, in next class. Don't miss anybody. Thank you.